Hi, everybody. Paul Richards here with PTZ Optics, and today I wanted to review the brand new RGB Link Mini. This is actually the Mini Plus, and this is an awesome little 4-input HDMI video switcher with a USB 3.0 output that we can use for streaming with OBS, vMix, Wirecast, lots of different solutions. It's got seamless switching, configurable HDMI outputs so that we can look at different HDMI preview and program outputs. It's got picture-in-picture transition effects. So much cool stuff in this switcher. It starts at just $299, and then there is a plus version that's a little bit more expensive. I think it's $499. That what I wanted to focus on today was the PTZ camera control options. You can see we've got a PTZ camera here right next to our RGB Link Mini. And I wanted to show you just how easy it is to control a PTZ camera with the RGB Link Mini. So first of all, let me talk about the steps that you should be looking at. And by the way, I wanted to mention that Shane from Geeky Nerdy Tech, he has a great full review of this product. We're not going to go over the full review, so I want to link to his video to really dig into this product because there's so much it can do. I figured today we would just focus on how to set up the RGB Link Mini for PTZ camera control with a PTZ Optics camera. First thing that you want to do is navigate to the menu by clicking the M button here. And on the menu, you can scroll down to the IP settings. And in the IP settings, you just want to make sure that you have your IP address of your Mini set up on the same local area network as everything you're doing with your PTZ camera. So you can see here, I gave it a static IP address of 192.168.1.133, just for the heck of it, just making sure it's on my local area network. Now, the next thing we'll do is we'll hit the set button here. And there's a couple different areas of the set you can toggle through: the mix area, the mode area, the picture-in-picture area, and then you see the PTZ area. When we get to the PTZ area, we can control up to 4 cameras. So I have one set up now. You do have the ability to call and save different views in this, meaning PTZ presets. And then you have the ability to enable it. Obviously, we want to have enabled on if you're going to use this. And then the option to input the IP address of the actual camera. So this camera is 192.168.1.73. So I put that in as camera 1, and now I'm all set to start using this camera. In fact, when I go to PTZ camera settings here, I have the ability to hit the control area, and there's 3 different areas of control. When you're on position, you are able to control the PTZ moving left and right and up and down. So you can see this as it's really kind of nice for just a simple pan tilt. Of course, I'm going to recommend some other options as well for PTZ control, but that's what you can do for PTZ in the positioning area. If we go back to zoom, this is actually controlling the zoom of the camera. So I'm able to zoom in and out. And if I bring up my OBS, you guys will probably be able to see that a little better here. But that's the actual zoom of the camera. And I have the USB of this camera set up. So I'll show that. That's plugged into OBS, and we'll take a moment to look at that. And then finally, you have the ability to do the focus. I'm switching through those by hitting that button there. And then I have the ability to focus in and out as well for the camera. So that's great. That's full PTZ control of multiple PTZ cameras. And I'm a big fan of this. Remember, you do need to have the RGB Link Mini plugged into your local area network via Ethernet. I do not believe this unit has Wi-Fi. And you need to have your PTZ Optics camera plugged into Ethernet as well. So you can see I've got Ethernet here, got HDMI plugged right in. We're doing 1080p 30, and we've got PTZ control, which is great. Now, if you're already using this camera with OBS, I want to recommend our dockable PTZ camera plugins that put the PTZ controls directly into OBS. These have been so popular because, yes, you can control the PTZ controls with with the RGB Link Mini, but you have to use the knobs that you might already be using for another scenario. So building it into OBS directly with your computer might be an ideal option, and just use the RGB Link Mini as your 4-input HDMI switcher. So that's just another option to consider. Another option to consider, I just want to throw out there, is the iOS app. So if you've got an app that you can use, you've got that sitting here. You can also control the camera with a smartphone app as well. This is called the Pan Tilt Zoom app for PTZ Optics, and I highly recommend that as an option as well. But the RGB Link Mini is a great video switcher. I love the price point. Look at these big buttons. It's definitely worthwhile to look at this in alternative to the Blackmagic ATEM Mini, which is the same price point but doesn't have the nice screen in the front or PTZ controls, which may come in handy for you, especially if you're on a budget. So hopefully you guys like this. Let us know what you think about the RGB Link Mini. I think the price point's great. I think the functionality is good. It's definitely a durable unit. It's got a hard metal case, so I'm excited about it. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, because we're always checking out new technology that you guys should know about. Thanks for watching, everybody, and take care.